brand new MOZA Racing multifunction stalks, and for the first time ever, sim racing turn signals are making their way to the masses. To many, this will sound ridiculous, and frankly, it did to me as well. However, after having these on my setup, seeing how they look, how they feel, and seeing the immersion that they give, I can say with confidence that they may be worth your consideration. So today I'll be reviewing the MOZA Racing turn signals, telling you all what I like, what I do not like, and explaining who this may be for. Also, keep in mind that at the time of this recording, MOZA's Black Friday deals are going on, so if you're interested, make sure to use my affiliate links found in the video description that help me out at zero extra cost to you. Now, apart from just the hardware, one thing that I absolutely love about sim racing is how incredibly realistic the simulators themselves are. I think it's amazing how game developers manage to recreate every aspect of real racing so perfectly. It makes me really curious as to how game development actually works, and if you feel similarly, then the sponsor of today's video, Southern New Hampshire University, could be for you. SNHU has one of the largest non-profit online degree offerings in the United States, with an online game development degree that teaches programming, 3D modeling, Unreal Engine, and other important tools to help you kickstart a career in game development. More than that, courses are taught by faculty with real-world experience, so you have opportunities to connect with people in the industry right from the start. Now, of course, being a college student myself, I know that higher education in the United States is notoriously expensive, but you'll be glad to know that Southern New Hampshire University is radically affordable, with their online tuition rates being some of the lowest in the nation. So whether you're looking to break into the game development industry or take your current skills to the next level, SNHU can help you build the foundation you need to succeed. So if this sounds right for you, go to snhu.edu/ocracing or use the top link in my video description and learn how you can get started with a game development degree from Southern New Hampshire University today. Developed alongside the MOZA Racing trucking sim, these multifunction stalks are primarily made for trucking and farming simulators. Those games not only put a huge emphasis on real-world street driving technique and etiquette, but also allow you to bind things like turn signals, windshield wipers, cruise control, and all of those extremely niche things that more common racing simulators don't bother to do. Now, the problem is that apart from not having the MOZA trucking wheel, I also don't have any farming or trucking simulators. So here I'm using these turn signals on a Assetto Corsa alongside the MOZA R12 wheelbase and 13-inch CS V2 wheel, and here's my review. Despite not having features like cruise control, Assetto Corsa with Content Manager does have a lot. My left and right turn signals, lights, high beams, windshield wipers, and individual wiper speeds could all be configured, allowing me to make use of most of this product, something that I'll be touching up on soon. Furthermore, the CS V2 wheel, although visibly smaller than you'd have in a real car, still did a fine job with all the stalks at comfortable reach. Now, I say all of this only to show that you can use these turn signals in a different way than is shown by MOZA and other YouTube videos that I've seen where it's only been used in a trucking sense. Ultimately, it should be of no surprise that no matter the use case, sim racing turn signals are and will always be an immersion-focused product. In no world will these ever be a true necessity, and although they could be helpful in some cases, they really serve the sole purpose of making your setup look more realistic, preventing you from ever finding a significant other, and increasing your in-game immersion. And truthfully, at that, it does an amazing job. Not only have I been unable to attract any women, but the in-game immersion and general fun that I've had in the sim has increased. Using these turn signals, I've been able to do things that I've never been able to do before, such as use my blinkers in a BMW and control the speed of my windshield wipers in the sim. Use cases of these features are of course extremely niche, but they do have their time and place. Running around no hezzy servers signaling your next move could be useful for those behind, and it could also be helpful when on track and signaling to others when you're entering the pits, letting them pass, etc. Something that also caught me off guard was how these turn signals, just like in real cars, automatically return to place when you've made your turn, this being a very nice touch. From a build quality and fuel visual perspective, MOZA have also done a fantastic job here. There are a total of 28 individually programmable actions, and the 3 main stalks are the turn signals, the wiper controls, and the cruise control functions. MOZA also claims that these turn stalks are made using identical components to those used in real cars, and I also don't doubt that. Although they are made from injection molded plastic and have that plasticky feel, the truth is, so does my Honda. Cycling through the various controls also maintains that realistic and firm feel. The only thing that I don't like is the resistance of the wiper speeds, which I felt to be far too delicate and lacking some resistance. Worth noting is that this product comes with a MOZA quick release extension, which is what allows this unit to fit. Now, as per compatibility, it's made for the entire lineup of MOZA wheelbases, but it can't be used on consoles, not even with the Xbox compatible R3. Furthermore, MOZA claims that it can be used with third-party wheelbases, and that technically could be true, except there are no mounting adapters or any hardware to support third-party mounting. So, until someone develops a mod or MOZA offers a solution, that isn't possible quite yet. It's also important to mention that these turn signals with the shaft extension also don't have any impact on the force feedback or what you feel on track. Running a few laps with this shifter module in place felt completely the same whether it was there or not. So, all in all, at a price of $200 for MOZA wheelbase owners who value the looks and immersion of their setup and have an occasional use for a product like this, it's easy to recommend the MOZA Racing multifunction stalks. The attention to detail, including the self-canceling turn signals and realistic feel, adds a layer of authenticity that's hard to beat. They're well built, functional, and do enhance the aesthetic of your sim racing rig, so all in all, for those who appreciate the finer details and already own a MOZA wheelbase, the multifunction stalks are easy to recommend. So with all of that said, let me know your thoughts on this unique product down below, and as always, thank you all for watching, stay safe, and have a fantastic rest of your day.